Hello, it's me.
Me!
Get your turkey, guys. It's Thanksgiving. Right here on the floor. Get your turkey. Everybody get a plate. Get a plate of turkey. Everybody. Everybody get your turkey.
You know what I just realized?
What?
We've been calling it that since last Thanksgiving.
Everybody get your turkey. Get your turkey. Get your turkey. Rup, did you already get a turkey?
Blob diable.
Kev, where's your turkey?
I need my turkey.
Come get your turkey. Get a plate of turkey there, buddy. Happy Thanksgiving, buddy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Gotta get rid of the evidence.
Happy Thanksgiving from Atlanta, Georgia. Today I got sort of a special video. I'm gonna go ahead and walk through a ranked match. It's not nothing crazy. It's not like diamond or anything, but it was a match that started out super easy and then it got more complicated the farther we got along, and it was pretty scary at the end. We thought we lost it. I personally think I contributed quite a bit. But hopefully this will help any of the newer people who they don't play like diamonds. Maybe they play like gold or silver, and they want to know little tiny things that'll help them out and further them along. So let's go ahead and I'll show you the commentary through this ranked match. It's not the whole ranked match. It's the last 30 minutes of it. All right, so go ahead and enjoy. Starting here at 1 minute and 11 seconds left in round 2, we are winning. Habana, Twitch, Sophia, and Ying are left. They managed to kill Maverick. They were not aware that the ceiling was broken open and gave me an easy kill. Pretty simple. We got Ying watching my back while I'm trying to figure out where the last guy is. I don't see him, so I'm gonna go ahead and press. They're letting me know that he is down here, as we do have a dead body. I took a wrong turn, so I'm gonna go ahead and rotate around. I realize I don't have bomb, and that kind of makes me mad.
I don't have the bomb. I don't have the bomb.
I usually always have bomb. So apparently I'm being told that they're over here. I don't see anybody. I'm gonna go ahead and try to make sure there's nobody. Holy crap.
Alright, that guy does not get again.
Well, he took it from me. I didn't get a chance. Part of that is understanding who has the bomb. As you can see, I'm pretty much with a bunch of randoms except for Sprinkle's Revenge. I usually always grab a bomb and our diffuser, and so we can, defuse the bomb. As you can see there, I wasn't able to hold back. This guy just keeps grabbing it. It's getting actually pretty annoying. He's not talking. He doesn't have a mic. That's one really big problem with randoms that are playing this game lately, is they're just joining in without a mic, playing ranked, they're going straight into ranked, and they're not helping out. Now, if you want to, rank up, you're going to really need to use that mic. It's fun in games and all, being able to talk to the bros and stuff. But it is, sometimes really nice to be quiet and let people listen to footsteps and little tiny noises. Not everybody's audio is as good as some other people's. So, obviously, they lost that one. I don't know why they chose that room, to be honest. It's not a very good room. That's probably the one room that I wouldn't have chosen. Definitely cost them around there. So they have the option of going, as they did, into the aviation room or into the other second floor room, which is the one that I'm actually going to be entering from right now. I figured, hey, they're going to be roaming upstairs, but they're probably not going to be far from OBJ. But if they do, they might be up here. So I'm going to go ahead and jump straight in and check out and listen to what I have around me. You see her anywhere?
I don't see her nowhere. Oh, she's over here. I don't see her nowhere. I don't see her nowhere in here. She's not in the bathtub.
Maybe she dropped.
She had to.
So Doc manages to rotate and push Ying and Maverick. He manages to kill Ying. I go in and see what's going on. I don't see anything. I don't know how Doc got in there, so I decided to push around. Maybe Doc was right at the door. I don't see Doc through this doorway or at that doorway. I'm very confused. Doc decides to rotate around, which actually catches me off quite a bit. I think I caught Doc off a little bit too, as you can see right here. I think he was expecting me in the bathroom.
I take a peek, I shoot, I don't seem to hit anything. I quickly turn around and find Vigil coming up the staircase behind me. I do manage to kill him, however, Doc managed to escape. I didn't want to be pinned down there anymore because I figured Doc could easily jump over and roam on me. So I go ahead and book it over. He didn't jump down behind me, thankfully.
Alright, so Doc and Maestro. Doc?
I decided not to be by myself and to help out my Zofia teammate here who ends up shooting me, but, you know, whatever, I saved your fucking life. And I book it to the other guy while he's planting, and we get it. Zofia got the final kill.
Good thing I rotated, God.
Watch this right here.
See,
That's pretty much what I did to Maestro.
I missed the top of Doc's head by the inch.
I hate when that happens, like, with a passion.
Like, I should have had that.
1 round left. And give me my pulse back.
Let Mira reinforce the room first, so she can do her mirror shit.
Yeah.
Reinforce anything that typically doesn't get mirrored.
Secure the bombs.
So as usual, I'm going to go ahead and set up. Very bad timing as Wild Ranger Pulse decides to run into my impact radius of damage. I'm going to go ahead and reinforce the immediate walls so I could get Mira's shot. Obviously, I'm going to need help reinforcing the side walls. Hopefully everybody does their job. Since Mira is a player on our team, we decided not to reinforce anything that is showing outside patio, because that is Mira's strat wall. You just don't fuck with that wall, right? Let Mira do his thing. Even though Mira has a terrible fucking spot, I don't know why Mira was doing it at that angle. I'm gonna go ahead and push around. Now I decided to sit over here because this is a hot, crossing area where people can rotate around. I want to put some legions around here, to notify the rest of the team, hey, this person's coming to the staircase, or hey, this person's pushing from behind. One big problem with it is people, if they know that there's a legion on the team, the best option is to walk around the outskirts because you're less likely to hit a legion. Now, legions, you want to put a legion in the middle because that is, you're going to catch people off guard. They immediately throw a line, which is pretty dumb. It's not going to prevent a spawn peek because if they're spawn peeking, they're already fucking standing there. So I'm going to continue throwing the legions. The longer it takes them to push me, the more legions I'm able to throw out. I'm able to throw out 8 legions, before I cycle. Ash manages to come out from absolutely nowhere. I seem to, be kryptonite to Ash. Like, Ash seems to be my kryptonite. I don't know what's going on with that. So lately, after this game, we've been banning Ash because I can't seem to survive against her. Frost is holding a mirror angle. I don't know why Mira's not on at all, but she is watching for footsteps to be able to shoot people that are coming to try to break in, although there is a weak spot, to the left where people can hide and bash in, which is more likely going to happen. She does manage to hit somebody, however they seem to live. Sorry for the glitch. This is a recording of a private YouTube video that I have uploaded from my PlayStation. Sprinkles is now holding the corner. He's just a tiny bit high. Wasn't expecting them to be crouched. But now he is perfectly aimed high enough. They do flash. She rushes in. I don't know how he dies whatsoever. Frost is holding the angle by himself. The wall that I blew earlier is not going to cause a problem because there's nobody in that room to protect him, and it causes him to die.
How the hell did she manage to crouch spam? I thought we got rid of that.
Only need one win, guys. Only one.
fuck do we do with that?
Do we really need a mirror?
I'm going a shotgun. If she gets close to me, I'm just pulling the trigger.
Capcan, Nate. Okay. Capcan that back area.
I've been noticing that they've been rushing in from the back side, and I have asked Capcan to, stick to the back area, put some Capcans up so we have, a higher alert of when they're coming. It'll also give me a higher chance of putting more lesions down instead of being rushed straight up from the beginning. As Rush is a rushing operator, Ash, did I say Rush? Ash is a rushing operator, and we can't have her killing us off from behind. I don't know if Capcan's actually doing that or not, but it is highly recommended. So I decided to blow a wall more to the right, so that if Frost got in a situation where he was by pool table, he wouldn't get immediately shot from the door as soon as somebody entered.
5 seconds left. Located a bomb.
Wait. Actually, no, never mind. Fuck that. Sorry.
I don't see nobody.
I have decided to try this new strat that I have figured on my own of popping open the ceiling right over the front door to be able to watch people coming in. It is pretty, dangerous spot, but it could be a high reward spot because of the patio. People could jump in from patio, which is pretty risky, but I do have control of the front door. Now, however, Mira, I don't know what she's doing. Like, I'm pretty sure she doesn't even have longbow on. She is risking her life, which put us in a very terrible spot, and it also gave them incentive to go ahead and push in from there, because since the door's already open. As you can see, I got shot from my own hole. They are on high guard in that area, and it put me at severe risk.
Can't move.
I don't. Oh, I see it. Where is she coming around the same way again?
I don't know. Oh man, shot the cam.
Found her. It's Pinka. They're hiding in corners, and I can't do nothing about it.
So you can be seeing here, Frost is peeking this quite a bit. She's going to have quite a disadvantage. However, she does manage to pick up a kill here in a second. It is very dangerous to be, peeking left and right, because it is a very well-known spot to be sitting right there. And anybody coming in could easily pre-fire Frost and kill her right on the spot, just as they did right there. Let's go ahead and watch the kill cam here. Didn't even see Frost just pre-fire it, just as expected. Please don't peek. If you're, the last person alive, you're a defender, your best option is to not peek. Let them push in. Playing time as a defender, as one of the last operators alive, is the best option for you. They have to plant. They have to plant unless they kill you. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Legion again. He has a very fast fire rate. So the odds of me missing bullets in between somebody's head during a recoil pattern is less likely to happen. Alibi is a great option. Mirror is a great option for that too. If you're finding out, Frost isn't working out, let's say her bullet spread or her bullet speed is too slow, that's obviously why you'd pick somebody like with a higher fire rate. If you find that nobody's fire rate's working, you go ahead and move on to shotgun. Some days are different than other days. Sometimes you have to switch between operators. However, this on average is probably my better operator.
Do we really need Mira?
No. Not really.
Maybe wondering why I'm only able to do this one wall, and it's simply because if somebody is sitting in this room, dead center of the room, they don't want to get wall banged straight through the room. I had to Legion this spot because that is a very hot spot for somebody to push in it and immediately plant and be protected by the wall. I'm going to go ahead and pop the hatch. I'm going to throw a Legion at the bottom of the staircase. Well, as soon as I get a Legion anyway. And it's a very good spot. People tend to forget that there's a hatch here, and you can actually catch some people off guard on the red carpet as they're coming in.
damn it.
Did you just try to spawn peek there?
So Frost died to a spawn peek. I don't even know why Frost was spawn peeking. She has very powerful guns. She should totally stay inside. I do know this person was breaking in, so I decided to pre-fire the window. I'm not going to actually hold any angles or push anything. I'm actually going to continue defending, put more legions down and protect them, because the more legions they have, the harder it is for them to plant, because they cannot plant while they have a legion inside their leg. They have entered at this point, and I don't know exactly where to go. I did find out that they have the diffuser, so I'm going to go ahead and run over to the diffuser, because at this point, the only thing that matters is the diffuser. As you can see, Sprinkles also knows that the diffuser is the only thing that matters, so he's going to go in and put as much traps and some things to slow him down. So as I'm sitting here, I'm realizing, hey, they might be able to jump through the window and realize that I'm not a dead body. And while I have a good view, I kind of want to be on the diffuser and watch it. They're not going to expect me to be amongst a bunch of bodies. Hopefully not anyway. Then I'll also have sight of the barricaded door, which they're most likely to come from the right side and push in. However, I do get caught quite off guard by a sledge, as I forget they have. I could have been also shot by an Ash, which would have been terrible. Nobody comes through the window, however, they are being suppressed by Ela charges, which means that they're directly behind me on the soft wall. That is why I'm aimed a little bit left and not facing the window. I'm not really worried about the window anymore. Sledge immediately breaks in. He does not realize I'm here. He's too focused on the other things. I don't know why so many shots. I don't know why it took so many shots to kill Sledge. I really don't. And it put me in a predicament where Maverick was guarding him. Didn't realize that I was there, and it got me shot, which put Mira in a terrible spot. I don't even know why we brought a Mira. Like, why did you pick Mira? There is nowhere to put a Mira. But communication is key, and when your teammates don't fucking communicate, terrible things happening. So now we're at overtime 3-3. We need 5 to win, or 2 over. So I'm going to go ahead and pick somebody with a higher fire rate. I'm going to go ahead and pick Alibi. She is close to Legion, and somebody already picked Legion, so Alibi is pretty high fire rate. Sprinkles went ahead and picked Bandit. And we're going to go ahead and take Aviator again. Now, we have been losing. Trophy seems to be a pretty decent and solid room to take, but majority vote, we picked Aviator. So I'm going to go ahead and reinforce the same walls that I've been reinforcing. I'm going to play a little bit more aggressive this time, as I don't have defender mentality. I don't have anchor mentality where I got to stay alive as long as I can and throw legions down. So I'm going to go ahead and think about where I can possibly put alibis to confuse them. I do, however, I've been recently keeping, a few alibis just in case they get pushed. You can see in some of my older videos, I've actually successfully used alibis to, as I'm in a gunfight, to trick people into thinking that it's me. I don't know why. I mean, they see me, they don't see me throw it. They see the alibi form, and they still shoot it.
Hey, Frost, you got one? Frost. You must be deaf or something.
No, he's just retarded.
Enemy drone is moving into position for scan.
Something.
You know that Ash is going to take one look at you and kill you.
Yep.
I started to hear something to the left, so I'm going to go ahead and take a quick peek. I do see it. Thankfully, this gun has a super high fire rate, and they know that there's a dead body there, so I'm going to put an alibi there, and they're going to think, hey, there's an alibi there. That's a real alibi. It's literally on a body. I don't know if client-side debris works like that or not, but they should see the body like that. I'm going to go ahead and try to protect 9D as much as I can. I know my guns should be faster than anybody else's gun. If I could get a headshot, I should immediately demolish anybody who's trying to push 90.
I pissed! Fucking missed, dude. He has no health. No fucking health. Fucking Twitch drone could have killed him.
Dude, what the fuck?
Okay.
At this point, I'm starting to get irritated because my teammates are doing really dumb things. People are getting shot that should be dying. As you can see, the lion should have died. Yeah, he had a tiny bit of health, but, you know, I can't see quarter health. He had no health. So Frost is getting fucked over. People are throwing grenades at him. He does manage to get a kill out of there, but he ultimately loses. As you can see, he's sitting in the same spot. He's very, you know, it's very obvious where he's going to be. Once they ping, hey, there's Frost, and, you know, it's been 6 rounds, you kind of get a feel for where people are going. As you know, I went to 90 because that's where they kept pushing. I knew they were going to have an Ash, and I knew they were going to push from that side. But the good news is we are attacking now, so the only option we have now is to go ahead and see where they're going to be pushing from and try to counter it.
Everybody knows how to use.
And of course, Twitch has the fucking diffuser.
Yeah, that's fucking
Dude,
cool.
give it to us, man, please. Just give it to us.
Because I'd be able to do Capiteo, but, you know, bitches gotta do that.
The reason I'd be able to use Capiteo is due to his crossbow, he's able to shoot fire and smoke, as you guys know. I personally think he's a pretty underrated operator, especially for bomb. He is personally the planting operator. He's a perfect operator for planting. Montagne is also a good choice. However, he's a little bit more advanced, a little bit harder to use. With Capiteo, you can easily smoke out an area, plant inside the smoke, shoot some fire on the bomb so that nobody can deplant it, shoot some fire in the doorway so that they can't come in while you're planting. He's a pretty useful operator for planting, and this Twitch guy just won't drop the diffuser. We've asked him, he just won't communicate with us. He's clearly not listening. If you're in a ranked situation and you're not listening to your teammates, don't be surprised if you get team killed. Like, being able to communicate with other people in a team-based game like this is extremely important, and you're actually very irritating. Like, I don't condone team killing. Like, I'm not going to tell people to team kill. Don't expect to survive on a team that's full of mics and you're the only one and you're being a little bitch, right? Just saying.
Docks and trophy room.
Score is 3 and 4. This round is extremely important. I decided to take the staircase window because there's no chance anybody's going to be standing right behind the window. Like, you literally can't. Ying decides to just throw. I don't know what Ying's doing. She's just throwing shit around. I'm going to go ahead and book it away from Ying because Ying is too dangerous to be standing next to. Book it upstairs. I've known that they've been sitting over here previously, so I'm going to go ahead and clear it out real quick.
Of course. He's watching for me.
Dude, how does Flakes know where...
Just like earlier where Sprinkles was aiming too high, I ended up aiming too high and just barely missed Doc. I for sure should have died there. It was very unfortunate that he was just a little bit lower than I expected him to be. However, I did manage to re-angle and hit him in the face. I am confused as to what's happening here, so I actually jumped over and tried to get away. Managed to jump right in front of Caviera, who easily could have killed me as well, but I must have surprised the crap out of her and shot her. Close range pistol seems to confuse a lot of people. I swear to God, if Sophia kills me one more time, or shoots me one more time for coming up behind her. Sophia dies. I decided to support her, run behind her. We do have the bomb planted, so I'm going to go ahead and push, and we managed to kill them all. So it is now 4-4. So the next, whatever we do next, it matters so much. Please, Bralon, please don't let us down. Like, you really are just so aggravating as a teammate.
We need a plan. We need a plan.
Oh, fuck, we gotta defend.
Everybody, somebody pick Pick somebody's got traps or armor on them.
Oh god. What? Do we really need a Fra? I mean, a Mira? Do we really need a Mira?
We don't need a mirror, dude. Go somebody else, please. Go somebody else.
Like, please.
Please, dude. Go somebody else.
As you can see, he has 5 and 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that would be 11 kills. Kill points, I have 9 and 4. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So by all rights, I should be well placed above him. I don't know. Sometimes the point system just doesn't make any sense. However, he's barely above me. And I don't know what he could have possibly have done that could have put him so much farther up ahead. As you can see, he wasn't listening. He was playing Mirror again. He's the same guy that played earlier, and he ran out and got shot immediately. And so now we have 2 people not listening. So it's just me, Sprinkles, and what is it, Wilder or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do the normal thing. We're going to use my legions. I'm going to protect 90. I'm going to go ahead and reinforce the same walls. At this point, it's pretty predictable. We pretty much know what they're going to be doing. They're going to be pushing in from behind 90 again.
Was we die trying doing this?
Oh god, I don't wanna die.
That's Flakes. That's definitely Flakes.
He's gotten lucky when it comes to me. Like, come on.
I don't know where he's
Enemy
at.
drone is moving into position for scan.
Alright, he's only got one more.
He's behind us. Near you, Nate. Between.
I had realized that, hey, they're going to expect me in 90 again, so I decided to stay inside this time. I figured as much defense as we could put in the middle, the better. I'm going to go ahead and pre-fire the wall. Because I know they're going to be sitting there. I know they're going to be trying to drone out. I know they're going to, you know, figure out, hey, where did everybody go? They're not in the same exact spot. But as you can see, they are still pushing from the same spot. Sprinkle's going to go ahead and try to figure out where Ash is. They expect somebody to be flanking them, watching their backs. Ash went ahead and killed him.
Trying to legion all the doorways.
Shoot! Shot me in my toes.
One thing I've noticed is sometimes shooting through drone holes is really like retarded how it works. I'm simply just trying to discourage them from shooting through the drone hole. However, I've noticed sometimes they can see way better than you can, even on a completely level ground. Or if you're farther away, like if you're farther away, you should have the entire advantage of shooting them. But you know, this shit just doesn't work sometimes. However, I did survive the drone hole. I happened to have died from Habana.
Anymore, I will fucking reinforce whatever I want to now.
They're all. Never mind.
At this point, it's looking pretty grim. It's 2 versus 3, and we have the 2 people that aren't listening. Frost has no health, and he's being pressured into vaults with no real option of escape with 7 health. Mirror does have 100% health, but they are pushing against Ash and whoever the other person is.
Dude, what are you doing?
Where even is it?
So we're in the corner.
Mirror is washing through the mirror hole at the doorway, giving Frost a false hope. Ash kills her. Mirror doesn't see Ash at all until the very last second. Ash is down. The last person out. Who is that? That pretty much gives us false hope. We're running out of time. We have no time left. Mirror knocks him out. We have no time. Is this it? And we win.
Where'd Ash? Oh, Ash is down. Oh.
How do we win this? How do we win this?
Oh. I'm never playing this game ever again. I'm done.
I'm done.
I can't. Oh.
I'm done for the night. I'm done. I'm going to bed.
Fuck. Oh.